Right after that, I went to the store. I went to Aldi. Got most of the stuff that I needed. Then I went down the road to a Kroger. Not my normal stores that I go to. So it was a little bit, learning and I don't know, routine switch. But, it worked out. Now I'm headed home. I should be there about 1 o'clock. I'm gonna try to get as much cooking on my meats as I can until I gotta go train it. Until I gotta go train. So I don't know if I'll get all my meats done before then, but I'm gonna try to. If not, I'll get most of them. I might, just to save time, like while I'm trimming my chicken and getting that ready, I'll go ahead and cook my ground turkey, because normally I'll cook my ground turkey after the chicken. So I'll cook my shrimp and ground turkey while I'm preparing my chicken. And then when my ground turkey's done, I'll cook my chicken. And then if I have time, I'll cook my ground beef. I don't know if I'll have time to do the last one. We'll see. I'll get it done, even if it takes. I like just being completely done, not having to worry about it. But if I gotta leave my dishes in the sink and wash them later, hey, that's what I'll do. But I am about to merge on Interstate. Be home a little early. Even though I'm going to get home a little early, I'm still going to unload all these groceries. So I probably won't. I don't know. I'm not going to say 1:30. Maybe like 1:15. That's when I'll start cooking my shit. Something like that. Right now, I'm gonna let me talk about the Daily Bugle. So I finished building the 12th bag last night. I started on the 13th bag. So I'm working on the 13th bag now, which is the last floor. So that's where I'm at on that. Coming along pretty good, I'd say. I might have time tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. Work on it. If not, I'll find some time. But I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and finish getting home and try to get all that I need to get done. So I will see everyone meat's cooked with just enough time to wash the dishes. I just finished eating my pre-workout meal. It's 120 grams. Well, like today's pre-workout meal, since it's, a pull day, not a leg day. Like today's pre-workout meal was 120 grams of ground turkey, 150 grams of white rice, jasmine rice, 100 grams of green beans, 60 grams of, 30 grams of avocado. That's, my pre-workout meal is different on like leg days, so like it kind of switches with my third meal. But instead of, like now on my third meal, I have a sweet potato, but on like a high day or a leg day, it'll be 180 grams of jasmine rice with 150 grams of pineapple, 20 grams of almonds, 100 grams of veggie stir fry, and 100 grams of chicken. So it's a lot higher calorie than a normal, like a push day, a pull day, or off day. Tomorrow's an off day, so I have even less calories. I don't have an interest shake on off days. But I'm on the way. I'm gonna start sipping on my pre-workout shake, non-stim pre-workout. A few minutes. Yeah, I got a lot of steps to get in today too. So when I get home from training, I probably have to do some walking around the house. Because like, one, I took off my Oura ring too when I was cutting the chicken, the fat off the chicken, and just cutting it up so I could cook it. I took it off so it didn't get all slimy and shit. And I forgot to put it back on, so I didn't wear it for about an hour and a half. So, and I did a little bit of walking in between them, but it's nothing like major. But I'll have to get some steps in tonight. That's alright. I was thinking about doing, cleaning one thing and cleaning the basement, which I get steps in doing that, so I can still do that if I have enough time. But if I don't have enough time, I'm not even going to worry about it. I'll just do it tomorrow. I've learned that stuff like that, those like little chores, it's not a big deal if you wait another day before you do it. Hell, even if I miss doing it a weekend, like cleaning my room or something like that, it's not gonna get super dirty because I don't like wear my shoes in the house or anything. I used to be like a little obsessive with it. Now I'm not. I'm getting to the point where I'm not such. Like I was wiping everything down every single weekend, which I'm not gonna do that anymore. I might do it every other weekend or every 3 weekends because it doesn't really get a ton of dust on it. Because I don't have like cat hair and shit in my room because I shut all my doors so no animals can get in. Because I don't want anything disturbing me when I sleep. One thing I gotta do when I get home is put my bed sheets back on my bed. I didn't have time to do that since I've been home. Since I've been home, I literally put everything away in the fridge, all the groceries and stuff. And then I've just been cooking. I cooked I had really good back pump. I got a really good bicep pump. So, I mean, overall, like, I targeted the muscles very efficiently, I would say. I had a very stimulating workout. Or training session, whatever you want to call it. Got a good lat, upper back pump, bicep pump. I did something different on my abs today too. Because today I normally do like the hanging leg raises. In the old gym that I was at, they had the machine that the stationary machine that you sit in. Well, you don't sit in, but you're supported, and your back's supported too. And you just raise your legs, and that I felt a lot better than doing it, with like the motion of like the, just hanging. So because they don't have that particular thing at this gym, last week I did it just hanging, and this week I thought of a good idea. I would still do it hanging, but on the back of the squat rack, there's some stuff where you can like put your hands neutral grip instead of like, like that. You can put it like that. So I gripped on that. Then on my second sit in, I'm like, hell, since this is close to the back, I could put a barbell right here behind my back and act as like a pad. So I did it, and it worked great. So I would say the only thing that this gym lacks that I do not like is a belt squat. I mean, that's about it. And their pec deck machine is not, you can't really get as much range of motion on the rear delt stuff. That's the only bad thing too. But everything else, man, phenomenal. The leg press is alright. It feels like it's not sticky, but not as motiony, But I mean, I can deal with that. I still feel it, And like with any gym, you're not gonna have the most optimal shit, in only one gym. One gym might have something good in one that another one might not have. It might not have this, but it's got this. It might not have this specific bar, but it's got, a whole different machine that works great. So you just gotta work with what you got, And I'm glad I made the switch to this gym. One, because it's just a lot better in general, It's, I guess the quality of it. The gym, it's a lot more better quality shit. The other gym had, rust and shit all along the way. Which, I mean, it still works, It still works when the equipment's rusty or it's moldy steps, you gotta do steps, you know. You gotta get that shit done. You gotta get at least 10,000 steps a day. No matter what. No matter if I got 12,000 yesterday. No matter if I got 15,000 the day before. Get 10,000 every day. You know? Stay motivated, you know? I'm not that person that wanted to sit on the couch anyway. Like, I like resting. At the end of the day, sit down, eat a meal. Because, like, I only get, you know, I'm saying this like it's bad, but, you know, I only get 6 meals a day. And I like to eat. I don't know why. I just like to eat. You know, I like volume. I like being able to eat a lot of food. And the food that I eat is not bad. It, you know, tastes decent. I love all the food I eat. I don't crave any sweets or anything. I mean, I never really crave other food. I just crave more of the food I already eat. And there's some other food that I'd like to incorporate. Like, I liked because when I first started with this coach, I had cream of rice in my post-workout meal. And I love that shit. One, because there was just so much volume. It almost tasted and had the consistency of like a pudding, you know, like almost like a dessert. I loved it because I had protein powder mixed in it, almond butter, and banana. That shit tasted good. Now I have oats instead of cream of rice, which still isn't, you know, horrible. It still tastes good. And also, when I was eating the cream of rice, I had like the vanilla flavored protein powder because I don't like any added sugars or anything in my stuff. I mean, it didn't have any added sugars. It just had like vanilla extract. But if that is added sugar, then I wouldn't want it. But I mean, the calories on the back of it said the same as what I'm eating now, which is the unflavored stuff. Now, I like the vanilla flavor. I'm just like a lot of people. They don't like, you know, plain Jane vanilla, whatever. But I love vanilla. You know, I love anything with like a flavor. I'd rather have vanilla than chocolate. But yeah. So game plan for tomorrow. Game plan for tomorrow. Wake up. Do my fasted cardio. Well, all my other morning shit before I do my fasted cardio, like my vacuums and everything. Do my fasted cardio. Eat my breakfast. Cook for a majority of the day. And then I'll probably have to do some sort of chore tomorrow night before I play my friend, because I probably won't have time to do it tonight because I gotta do all this walking. But hey, at least I got the day off tomorrow. Maybe I'll try to finish that bag 13 of Daily Bugle. Hell, I might even work on something tonight if I have time. I don't know. It all just depends. Like, you know, I prioritize bodybuilding and my lifestyle, my bodybuilding lifestyle over everything, because that's the thing. One, I want the most in life. Two, that's the thing I spend the most money on in my life, I'd say. My biggest expense, like hobby, because it's what I want, you know, with food, with supplements, with gym membership, with coaching, you know, there's other shit, but I mean, I spend a lot of fucking money on that shit. I choose to have a job, well, especially right now because I'm doing school, and just a part-time job. But I don't make like enough to sustain myself if I, you know, live by myself. But I make enough just to pay my own small little expenses. But I basically, I could, work a real job and go to school on top of that and not do any bodybuilding stuff, and I'd be making good money. But I damn sure wouldn't be happy, So you gotta be happy, And plus just cooking food takes the longest amount of time. I cook all my food by myself. I don't get no meal prep company. I don't ask my parents to cook my food. I cook all that shit myself, and I've been doing that ever since I was in like 9th grade. And before that, I was even cooking shit, but it wasn't like on the meal prep scale that it is now. I usually cook everything for the majority of everything for the whole week on Sunday, and then like I'll cook my breakfast and my post-workout meal fresh every 2 days, just because I like that fresh, and two, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, this is gonna be a long ass video, and hopefully people will watch it. I mean, nobody will probably watch it, but hopefully somebody will. Maybe take something away from it, whether it's tomorrow or years down the road. So